Aloha, my beautiful friends. I'm down at North Beach on Orcas Island, and it's so pristine. It's so magical. Fortunately, the chems are fierce, and I'm gonna zoom in on them, just like they are in Hawaii. These big cirrus slabs. Oh, they're probably naming them a few other things too. All these clouds have been fabricated by the government. Top secret forensic scientists like me are some of the only souls able to witness this brutal attack. I'm just waking up, so if my words are a little clumsy, I apologize. I'm flabbergasted. By these chems, although the sun is still magnificent. The great central sun, so beautiful. But let's again quickly take a look at these chems. I don't want you to forget why I'm filming this morning. It's all artificial. This is a tragedy, folks. This is what you're missing up here in the San Juans. You're not noticing these chem clouds. Every cloud you see is artificial. It's just a tragedy. These chem clouds basically appear out of thin air. They're using highly advanced Star Wars weaponry, plasma beam weapons. What they're able to do is basically pencil these in the sky, and they send sort of a signal. The atmosphere's already been built to support these chem clouds, so they just send like a signal down of a specific, okay, little bee, design or texture or color, and it's kind of like a remote control. They zap that, or kind of like putting an order in to this big motherboard, and out of nowhere these chem clouds will appear. They could pencil one above your head if they wanted to, just magically appear with no aircraft in sight. And it's like a remote control, highly advanced type of mechanism, or just a signal is able to activate these chems to like literally burst out of thin air. Along with highly advanced drones, orbs, we've already been talking about all that. Can't even see those. A lot of them are optically armored. A lot of the weaponry, it's invisible. You can't even see it. It's a known fact. The military's been experimenting with invisibility. Oh gosh, it's probably the 40s or something. I'm not an expert on all the up-to-date, advanced weapons, all the chemicals they put in these chems and everything, but I can read nature, and to me that's more important than throwing your spin on this whole chem cloud, GMO agenda, weaponization of states. By the way, the Italy earthquake, 100% HARP. They're destroying the world, playing God. Don't ask questions. Don't make sense of madness. 100%. Get online. There's a lot of us that know it was a man-made quake. Another one. Like everyone that's happening today. I mean, this is not normal to have these kind of quakes going off. Anyway. It's a beautiful place up here. Minus, I would take 2/3 of the people, maybe 70%, and toss them in a truck. Take them to a landfill. But there's 30% of people that live on Orcas that are so special. Treasures. I'm not going to let them take them from me, but the power structure here is corrupt as hell. I think the cops feel a little bit confused at this point. Because they realize I've always just loved them, and they got turned against me, conspired against by the witches, merchants who run the businesses here, and the art gallery, Orcas Island Artworks, is corrupt as hell. I don't think art should be hoarded by big, fat, ugly women. And I mean ugly on the inside. I don't have an issue with women that may have issues and they can't lose weight. And I mean ugly ones. They rule Maui. The businesses. Big, fat, ugly bitches. Homely, unhappy, envious. And a lot of homosexuals, bless them. I have nothing against gays, as I do straight people that aren't pushing their sexuality on me. I don't want it pushed on me from any zone. What the hell? Let's have a heterosexual parade, yeah! I feel like you guys are freaks. Much less a gay one that's not balanced? What the F? Dudes, chill, relax. Let's all get along, but you have no respect for the people that are Christians at heart. Like we don't exist. There's more of us out there than homosexuals that aren't into this. Because the media is pushing it, it seems bigger than the amount of us that's more that doesn't like what's happening with this homosexuality shoved in our elementary schools. What the hell? Gone to hell. I'm here to fight for morality. Not Yuri Podlachikov morality, porn, high fashion, and art, and classical music. I mean, Yuri, you're so funny. You know I love you, but geez, Yuri Podlachikov's, however you say his name, Yuri. His biggest alias is his main account with the validated blue dot, because that's where he pretends to be somebody he's not. Who he really is all his psycho accounts I show you. They aren't labeled, or his Gregario photo. That's the real dude. Chem clouds. God, this is sick. Anyway, it's stunning down here, minus this shit. Stunners. Somebody having a good old time. This is what life's about up here. Boats, kayaking. I'll always love it. Even if it's ruled by a bunch of hens. Or snobby yuppies. Like the Ondo Bay. God, that place is destroyed. It's a money-making scam. Weddings. You know, I've been coming here since I was a kid. I don't like what Dobei's done to this place at all. I went there to take 15 minutes, ask for photography, because I work with Yuri Podlachikov on Twitter, and I was building the cop account for the police, because I loved them, still do, and I know someday there will be healing, but I just asked for 10 to 15 minutes of photographs, and they were completely snubbed me, and basically tossed me out with their energy. It was one of the rudest experiences of my life, and here I am, been coming here since I was a kid. Like, these guys are imposters to me. Yeah, that place is bad news. It's just a money-making scam. Like every merchant in the town, from the thrift stores on up, they're just there to whore you, make money. They want as many tourists to come here as possible. It's disgusting. Just like Maui. Disgusting, though, the people here. Remember, there's a third of the best people you ever find in the world. They're here, and they know I love them. Well, it's turned into be quite the video. Sorry if it's not as good a video as I can make. I've been ad-libbing the whole time, but check this out. God, this is terrible. Look at these chems. This is just a tragedy. Ugh. That's what I have to say to this. God. God help us, God help us, God help us. This is just a tragedy. Okay, well, I love you guys. I just wanted to wake up and see how horrific the chems are. The San Juans are just as bad as Hawaii. I mean, this is fierce. All artificial. So it's like these GMO activists getting out there fighting for stop the crops and all these pesticides. That's a distraction attraction. 99.9% of all of the GMO infectious intelligence is happening in these clouds. And this all comes down into us. It's weaponization, it's disease control. Anyway, love you. If you can't read these chems, you have no business preaching GMO, because you're going to be a disinfo agent. throw in your spin because you can't read nature. This is where the facts are when you see it up here.